Okay, so this question is, what is the personal context within Gemini? Okay, I had to search for this one. So it looked like the personal context is only on the Plus account. To be fair, it might be on Ultra. I don't have an Ultra account, so I can't check that. But on the Plus account, and I looked on free account and it's not there, and I looked on our Pro account, which is tied to our Google Workspace, and it's not there. It's only on a Plus account. If you go to settings and help, so sorry, let me go backwards. So just to get to this screen, it's gemini.google.com, and this is Gemini app. And then in the lower left, there is the little settings and help gear. Click on that, and then personal context is right here. So now when you click on that, it combines a couple of things. And as it says in here, it gives you a personalized experience using your past chats, and then you can give it instructions to customize how it responds to you. So the first little switch here is if you want it to use your past chats to get context for current or future chats. This is pretty common with these chatbots. And that's turn that on or off. That's really just a personal preference. And then there's some links if you want to read the Google documentation about deleting your past chats and doing other stuff. And then the other thing in here is your instructions. And on a free account, if you go to the same section under settings and help, this will actually bring up the instructions thing. It's kind of weird that this is different, but anyway, you can turn the instructions on or off. If you turn them on, it basically lets you, I'm gonna say dictate, but it doesn't always work, but it lets you tell Gemini what you want it to do when it responds. So the example it has in here is I prefer short, concise responses. You can really pick anything that you want with how it responds. You can say, I want you to respond as a pirate every time. I want you to tell me a joke every time. I want you to have really long responses, do everything in a bulleted list, do everything in a numbered list. It really is whatever you want. If you don't know, I would recommend just leaving this empty and then putting in some prompts, getting some responses, and then seeing what you don't like, or what you do like, and then take those things and then come back here and then put that in the instructions. It's like if you think that it's really verbose when it gives you answers, like it's really wordy, then come in here and say, hey, I prefer short, concise responses. And if you want, like the other example here is like start responses with a TLDR summary. So, however you like to have your responses back, you can put it in the instructions, and then usually Gemini will follow. It doesn't always. It's really hit or miss, but you can at least put it in here and then reference. If you put something like, let's say you go in here and you add, again, I prefer short, concise responses, and you give it a prompt and it gives you a really long response. You can give it a follow-up prompt and say, remember in the instructions, I said I like short, concise responses, and then usually it'll come back here and look at it and like, oh yeah, sorry, and then give you a short response. But that's really it. Okay, so there's also a premium content section, and this is if you have other paid Google services, you can link them here. It kind of goes a little bit outside. So this is, like we have a Google Play Pass. There's other stuff that it could put in here, but it's other Google subscriptions. And then, yeah, you can choose which ones are included in responses from Gemini. I don't know that that's valuable. It really depends on which services you have, but just going back to the beginning, if you go to gemini.google.com and then settings and help, personal context, you can turn on or off if you want Gemini to use your past chats as context for your future chats. And then you can turn on or off instructions for Gemini to help guide how it responds to you. You can add whatever instructions you want. You can add more than one. You just add one and then add a new line and add the next one. And then you can link premium content, like other subscriptions you have to Google services, if you want them to be considered for your responses as well. Yeah, I can't think of anything else to say about personal context, so I will walk away here and we'll see you next time.